Parallel infrastructure was really a marquee transaction for us here at Apollo Infrastructure.
It's a macro communication tower development business. Mobile network operators need infrastructure in order for their networks to work properly.
Tower operators really provide an essential component of that ecosystem to provide connectivity to rural and suburban communities.
The societal benefit of being connected to modern communications infrastructure, to be able to access it both from a personal perspective and also from a business perspective, is becoming more and more important.
In 2020, Apollo had a strong relationship with a global real estate and investment company. That company here in the United States had amassed a portfolio of digital infrastructure assets, namely cell towers, on its balance sheet.
The prior owner elected to conduct a process looking for a potential acquirer. We grew quite confident in Apollo's ability to be an excellent steward.
It wasn't initially a corporate carve-out. There was a process that was being run around sourcing a capital partner, and Apollo was super adept at navigating that process and then pivoting to a corporate carve-out, which was the most compelling transaction solution for both parties.
This transaction was really a win-win for all parties involved. It was one where we were able to help the seller by releasing what was a capital-intensive asset from their balance sheet, allowing them to redeploy that capital into their core business. On the other hand, it was a strong win for Apollo in that we had found a really fantastic business with a strong management team that we believed we'd be able to continue to add value and drive continued investment returns through over time.
The discipline and the collaboration between Apollo and the management team put in place a number of value creation strategies day one.
We helped with the development and execution of the stand-up plan from day one, really helping them create what was a scarce asset as they stood up the business through the carve-out. We focused on broadening the commercial aperture of the business, helping them leverage relationships we had at Apollo with some of their key customers, really to connect them with senior stakeholders, help them assess key contractual provisions, think about negotiating terms to drive value. Additionally, we focused on inorganic growth and helping to develop some of the inorganic growth muscles of the business, thinking about things like acquiring leases to increase the value of their existing assets.
Alignment, I think, is paramount in these sorts of relationships.
We look to create opportunity through collaborating with others to try to drive a solution that ultimately gets at an end goal.
We leverage the broader network of the firm and the expertise of the firm.
Having a firm like Apollo behind you to be able to consummate transactions like that, integrate the value add is important to a business like ours. So when you take those elements together and you marry them with a management team that's already tapped into the industry and knows its way around, it can add up to something really powerful.
The collaboration was fantastic. I think that positions Apollo for great success, whether it be in infrastructure or more broadly.